Torin,
Yes?
Double digits.
it is your turn.
Pretty much, it's either I use the last of my lay on hands to heal myself or Philip, but then that means I can't attack, or I just attack.
Attack.
I'm just going to like run up behind it, and I'm going to try to smack its body.
Okay.
Smack the butt.
You are at advantage.
I am at
You've been
advantage.
a bad dragon.
I'm at advantage. I just smack you poo.
No, that
You're a
doesn't.
bad man,
That doesn't hit.
young lady.
Are you sure it doesn't, John? Are you,
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Let
let me double check. No, that does hit.
Hold on. Inside check the DM. 20, exactly.
I was lying.
Oh, sorry then.
It barely hits. It barely hits. It's like a
That much.
meter away.
That much damage.
I would love at this point if the dragon dies just as a reinforcement, runs around the corner and says, "Oh, okay, you've done it."
Sorry, were you attacking one-handed or two-handed?
Two-handed.
More damage.
Cool. Iku's turn. And Iku is gonna
Righty bite.
fly to here and cast Cure Wound.
And then she
That's,
bites Riordan.
And say in her snaky voice, "Get up, you little bitch."
And Riordan heals another 10 points. Oh, not minus 10.
She casts
So she just flies over here.
She casts Cure Wound and kills him.
Oops!
She just flies over here and sinks her teeth and drinks his blood.
Ow! Why'd you do
10,
that?
I always get those two confused.
25, 30.
35.
40.
40,
45.
50.
They're just
55.
they're just taking a stroll in the mines, you know, just looking at the scenery.
Thank you, Iku. I needed that.
Tammy, kill him!
Tammy's going to charge up.
Ooh.
Let's hear Tammy's battle cry.
Hey, listen!
You son of a... Hey,
And hits.
Ooh.
Why can't I roll criticals with
Second
other
natural
characters?
20.
We don't want you rolling critical.
Tammy is the best.
Dragon, fuck you.
Arthurs.
5,
Artist. Artie,
10,
baby.
50.
My son.
10,
This guy's still
15,
trying to get
20, 25, 30,
20,
35, 40,
30.
45,
35.
50.
I just imagine them
55.
just counting their footsteps.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, hey, I'm there.
There he is.
Hiya.
For the love of God, do something.
I just see him like, hey,
Or just offering to run in. Hey, has anyone seen a dragon?
Just walks in. Sup.
I was writing that.
Okay.
KO.
Artist walks around the corner and holds up his arm, fist towards the dragon,
He has a rocket punch.
and a bolt of freezing energy leaves his fist.
Dragon Paw!
He has a rocket freezing fist.
Kamehameha.
Perhaps you've heard of my nickname. I'm Freezer.
I don't know who said that, but that was damn close.
That was me.
There's only 5 minutes left.
And
5
unfortunately,
minutes.
unfortunately, the dragon made the save for this, but it still takes half of this damage.
He just nom the freezing ray.
Shit!
What the F?
High level
Still
magic.
counts as one.
Who got attacked?
The dragon.
The dragon.
The dragon.
Oh,
And he takes-
beautiful.
No,
And he
it wasn't Tammy.
You take half of that. Oh no.
You
I
see,
don't think.
you see the difference between level 3 magic and level 40 magic.
I'm
Level
speechless.
3 magic, you make 3 points of damage. Level 40 magic, you
Not
made
yet.
150 points
Not
of damage.
Not today. Oh, magic resistance. So that's 20
Joe.
or 19.
19 and a
19. It takes 19 points.
How do you know his name?
Riodan.
I don't know. He
I
came in.
think you might be able to hit him.
Hello,
this one
Daniel.
actually.
How do you know my name?
The dragon
Came
is
in,
not in
said,
a good
"Sup,
way.
Gonzalez."
With new vigor, I move forward
Let's
and
finish.
hit it down with my
Second.
one hip, which I have.
And that is a hit.
And guess what? You probably killed it.
Yes, bang the dragon to death.
Don't think it's dead yet. I wouldn't have thought so.
No,
really.
I don't think. It must
What
be
the-
looking very bad.
Or possibly.
He did bang the dragon to
The
death.
spell, Artis's spell, reduced it to 1 hit point.
I just
So Tammy
wished. I just
could have
wished Tammy.
finished.
So the
I just
dragon
wished it was Tammy's turn right now.
it could have been.
She goes, stabs it.
So Ben, as a certain other DM likes to say, how do you want to do this?
Oh, damn it. I wanted this one.
We
As
all
I
wanted this.
came forward with my quarterstaff with the last strength which I had, rammed it with it. If it started,
what?
I
Wait,
basically landed on
wait.
top of it, so exhausted.
Wait, I heard rammed it and then it cut. Where did you rammed it?
With my last monster of strength charging, find it down my quarter upon it. Losing all strength which I had left, I fall down, not knowing whether anything has happened. Exhausted, I hope.
The dragon
I'm go-
roars in agony and collapses to the ground, and Riordan collapses on top of the corpse of the dragon. And Dragonbait finally makes it round the corner.
But you better
I'm here.
And now we can hit it.
Free, my friends.
And suddenly, Theodas and Seraphine and Romad, the smell of violets dissipates, and you start smelling lemons.
What the fuck?
Wait, why lemons?
I like lemons.
I mean, I like lemons too, but
What?
lemons?
Is it coming from the actual
It's-
dragon
It's
bait,
coming
right?
from Dragonbait.
Well, I just get close and just start sniffing and like,
They,
what the?
they just all go around Dragonbait sniffing him, you know.
I just turned to.
I'm very curious right now. I'm like suspiciously curious.
I turned to Artist and like, well, thank you for the hand.
Honestly, you guys seem to have that handled.
Trust me,
Okay.
at first we did it.
We were
And
gonna
the
have
result
to-
of me.
We had to take it down.
You're unconscious, mate.
Should we
Hey,
I can still
hey,
talk in my sleep.
Like, yeah.
So I just look around the dragon to see what I can salvage with survival check to see what I can pick. Ooh.
As soon as
Can I go in for a short rest, by the way?
Dragonbait sees Riordan collapsed, the smell of lemons dissipates, and you suddenly start smelling ham.
Oh, that's pheromone. Those are pheromone, that's why.
And Dragonbait runs over and grabs hold of Riordan
Have some.
and starts applying things from a medical kit he's got.
Oh.
Stranger danger. So, what can I salvage? What can I salvage from the dragon?
And Iku shrinks back to her normal human state.
Yeah, you could.
Could I also stop being invisible now?
You can! I mean, you can if you want to.
I mean, it didn't have eyes for like 2-3 turns.
After the invisible man, here's the invisible
Torin,
man.
next to you, a bar wibbles back into visibility.
Hi.
Just scared him. I love it. Oh my god.
Torin would like to approach the body of the dragon, look at it in utter disgust, and try to I want to tear off just one red dragon scale.
Okay.
So, do I have to roll for that, or do
You can do that. That's fairly easy. Philippe.
I just
Can I take?
I just grab a scale, put my boot on it, and just yank it off.
Philippe, with
Can
slightly more subtlety and care, you managed to harvest a fang and a nail, talon,
I want to do this.
A claw.
claw,
Claw, talon.
and
Can I do it, sir?
Romad manages to do the same. Similarly,
I want to call. I want some dragon tooth necklace here. Stud.
while Dragonbait and Iku take care of Riordan, and the rest of you can take a short rest if you want to. Everybody can take a short rest.
Yes, please.
While you're...
Can I actually cut the tongue for later?
Sorry, what was that?
Can I actually cut the tongue for later?
Yeah.
In case I get hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be for something else. Just be careful.
I mean, it should be fire resistant, so maybe it could be of some use.
Well done, Torin.
Do you want to speak about people? Do you want to speak about people who take body parts to eat for later? Really?
I just want it.
I'm totally excited over people taking body parts to eat later. I mean, Torin's not into that. If Thorin had died today, the new character would have minded it.
Did you guys want me to use my Song of Rest?
Yes.
I managed to. I already healed myself up though. I got 27 points now, so.
So you can roll an extra
what do you get
d6.
extra? Another... slash.
I surprisingly took no damage. I'm very shocked.
Me as well, but I just ran away, so I'm not yet.
Really, Torin?
I actually did not take much, and that's a miracle considering I was most of the fight on top of the fucking dragon.
I'm saying I'm still confident, but happy.
You can use as many hit dice as you want when you're having a short rest.
You can, yes.
And I managed to tickle the dragon.
That's better.
Roman has a cool new scar.
While I'm trying to heal and stuff like that, I'm just trying to heal the burns. I'm trying to avoid certain other scars I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Artis will.
Also, as roasted as well. This stuff.
Artis will climb down and explain that he and his friend Dragonbait have been sent by the dwarves who used to own the mine, and they wanted to take it back. They aren't interested in the treasures that the dragon has collected, and neither are the dwarves.
What?
So the dragon's hoard, if you want to take it, what you can carry is yours.
Can we actually do a perception and see, is there anything actually more valuable than money? Like it's got some really interesting stuff.
Like the Arkenstone.
Wait. You're telling me that dwarves are turning out and turning down money?
I mean, they do like the mine.
The dwarves are interested in their
dwarves are more
ancestral
about
home,
pride.
and they want revenge against the
Exactly,
dragon
it's a
that took
pride
it.
thing.
And basically, if they get the mine operational,
There's a lot
can get
more
lots
of it
more money.
here.
Can I wake up all of a sudden and just go, that dragon, where's the dragon?
They didn't know the dragon was ticklish.
What happened?
Okay, so
You slew the dragon.
yeah,
I go up to Riordan
there's
and say,
there's plenty
and
enough gold for anyone. So
I walk up to Riordan and I say, "You avenge them,"
Good.
and I put my hand.
They can be at peace.
And then
They
Riordan
can be
collapses
at peace.
again.
so that means every time we will meet a dragon, Riordan will have flashing memories of its victims and will want to avenge them.
We don't know that.
Or, I hope not.
Do
I
we
think
need
I
to do
rolled the wrong thing. I just rolled the wrong one, I think. Oh, can I do a for sake?
No, you can't do that.
Okay,
I think
So,
Roma just
I'm gonna
plunges
give you the
head
treasure
into the gold to find.
because basically the dragon has piled the treasure up.
Uh-huh.
So you've got.
I don't think we really have to look for it.
I mean, it's here.
Where? I don't see it.
So what do we roll to see how much gold do we get?
Nothing. I mean, you spend a little bit of time counting it.
We just
Split between you.
Okay.
You can split between yourselves.
How much can we carry?
3,300
how much
gold
is it?
pieces.
ooh.
Are you kidding me?
15,000 silver pieces. 45,000
Oh.
copper pieces. There is a gold embroidered scabbard. A dragon-shaped medal and
want that.
chain.
Scabbard.
I'll have that actually. I want that
cool.
one.
For the sake that I just killed the
I
dragon,
want
can I get that one?
Yeah, let Riordan get the dragon ship thing.
The dragon medal.
Annie likes dragons.
Ye-
Annie likes
Yes,
dragons.
but you didn't slay the dragon.
No.
There is a copper mug.
You didn't write.
There is a copper mug
Can
with
get the
jade
gold, like,
inlay
Ooh.
and a potion of greater healing.
I need that,
Hmm.
please. Actually, no.
No.
Can
We
I
need that.
find that and then give it to Theodas?
We-
I was going to take it anyway, so
We need that for someone who can actually go to heal other people.
Can I get
That's
that
how it
list
works.
again? Sorry, because I didn't have my pad ready.
Okay, sorry.
There's 3,300.
3,300 gold, 15,000 silver,
Yep.
45,000 copper, a gold embroidered scabbard,
So that's like 2,000 silver
Gold.
per person, and
Right.
3,050. That's like
yeah, but I'm not sure we can actually carry to silver.
no, I don't think so either.
Gold embroidered.
Besides that, I'm more into stealth, so I don't really want to.
a dragon-shaped
attention.
medal and chain that is fashioned from gold that Riordan is having.
Dragon.
John, I have a question for the GM. How much gold and silver can I carry without it affecting my stealth?
Two.
Up to your carrying capacity.
My carrying capacity, I don't know how much I can carry.
Same here, actually.
Guys,
How do we see that?
15,000 silver, 55,000 copper, and gold embroidered scabbard, dragon medallion, copper mug with jade inlay. What was there anything else? Or was that
That's
And a great
a greater healing potion, and that's as far as I've gotten down the list. I'm just looking up carrying capacity. See under lifting and carrying.
Do you even lift?
I do. Don't know about you guys.
I'm gonna put that in my head.
Also, by the way, Philip has a personality trait as I don't pay attention to the risk in the situation, never tell me the odds. I think I showed that.
So your carrying capacity is your strength score times 15.
Time 50 or 15?
15, 1-5.
So
Okay.
Strength score or strength modifier?
Strength score.
No, strength score.
So 20 times 15.
Yes. That is the weight that
it's
you
just
can
a 10
carry, which is
10
high
times
enough
15,
that most characters
150.
usually don't have to worry about it.
300 pounds.
I can lift 240.
I can lift 150.
But don't forget, you guys also have a bag of holding.
A bag of holding.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So, gold pieces. How much does a gold piece weigh? It's like
Negligible.
okay.
At what point does it become a problem?
So where is my gold coin?
Tell me you're in.
Is it
One,
is
two,
gold coin or is something else?
one,
Why
two,
so much rules?
5, 6.
I was thinking the same
Yes,
thing.
same here.
Oh, nothing.
So, wait.
Don't even worry about it.
SP is silver piece.
SP is silver, CP is copper.
I'm waiting
Okay.
for the point that there's a whole horde
GP is
charging
gold
down there.
piece. And what is EP?
Ignore that one. That's electrum pieces.
Oh, that does not sound like very reassuring. Like many people will try to kill you if you have one. So silver pieces.
So a gold piece,
75 silver.
a coin, is
Yes.
0.2
Okay.
pound.
Gold makes 1 pound.
Pretty much.
What?
So I take. I think I can do that. Let me see.
No.
Yeah.
For the sake we've got the bag of holding, would it make more sense to try and put as much in the bag of holding? Then we can always retrieve it from there afterwards, effectively making more like a bank account rather than something else.
I'll take 200 gold pieces, 500 silvers, and I'm fine with that.
I would like to take probably 100 gold, 50 silver, 25 coppers. You know. What's EP means?
Ignore EP.
Electrum.
We don't do that,
We
do
don't
we?
deal with EP.
No.
We don't do that. We don't do that.
It's a piece made of GM pure power.
So it's 33,000 gold, 15,000.
Jeff,
silver.
you've had this kind of money.
So wait, among ourselves, who was the wealthiest to begin with? Just curious, because I always was like fairly poor.
I was extremely poor, but I was a monk.
I had about
I'm a
10
drunk
gold
monk.
in my name when I started.
I had 10 gold. That's
I had 61 gold.
Yeah, I think Romad was the worthiest at 39.
No, technically I had 9 because I gave one of my gold pieces to Quill.
You
So-
did.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I gave
We
away the gold.
did.
okay as well.
That means I had 60 then, didn't I? I had 60 gold then.
Just make sure. You said 33,000 gold, didn't you?
No, 3,300.
3,300.
3,300.
3,300.
3,300.
I wrote it down. wrong.
3,300.
3,300.
That's
Sean, there's also assorted dwarven breastplates, helmets, shields, warhammers, and battle axes. Would you or somebody else, I don't know who's got detect magic?
I think that's Didas has it, yeah.
I can't, but if there is an axe, I'll definitely just look at it. I'm not taking it to wield it myself, but I'm definitely curious about it.
I can detect magic as a ritual, so it take 10 minutes to cast. But
Can Can you detect the booty?
We're taking a short rest
I-
anyway,
I
so
just love spears and
yeah.
axes.
Yeah. So I shall also detect magic.
Jonas, what do you see with your elven eyes?
Let me concentrate. For fuck's sake.
You both
No.
you both
Do we
start
get leveled up by
concentrating.
this, by the way?
We'll get to that.
They're
We'll
going
get
to
to that. Calm
Isengard.
down.
It's like a bunch of children on the Christmas.
Calm down.
What?
Oh,
Theodas and Torin,
What did
with
she ask?
your magic detecting powers, one of the battle
Sure,
axes radiates magic.
Ooh.
If that radiates magic as well.
Mm. This one is interesting.
wait. There are more than one battle axe?
There's 2 dwarven-made battle axes.
But
Ooh,
One of them
I'm
is
definitely
magic.
grabbing one just to look at it. I grab one just to look at it.
Don't touch.
Never!
Don't
I
touch.
know, but the magic is actually a trap.
Don't touch until we decided it's
I
not
literally
trash.
just
we know.
missed all of that.
With detect magic, we know what school of magic it is as well, don't we?
You can concentrate on that, but this is evocation magic.
Evocation.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was something like that.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
We have no one who can really identify. So,
Let me see my spells.
I don't think. Well, I know that druids don't.
No, I don't have anything
So
that's.
the battle axe is a nicely made silvered battle axe with a nice amount of heft to it. It's got Dethic runes carved in it along the haft, and at the top of the axe, there is a crude and angular drawing of a chicken.
Hmm.
We worship chickens.
What?
Does anybody
Philip, do you want that battle axe?
does anybody
Sorry, this is a-
speak Dwarven?
What?
No.
Hold on.
It's written chicken tastes good.
Nope.
nope.
Primordial, but not dwarven.
I can speak Elven.
That doesn't help.
Same
I
here.
knew that.
Not dwarven.
I'll take the non-magical one, I think. I leave the magic. I leave the magic stuff to you.
Well, I will take the magic one then.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, so I'm not going to risk using it until I know
Theodas,
what
if
it is.
you're gonna die, I swear to God.
How
I've
much
never
weight
said
the
I'm gonna use it.
dwarven
I'm not
axe?
gonna take it.
How much weight the non-magical dwarven axe battle axe?
Let me put it on your character sheet for you.
You have the
Okay.
non-magical one.
Yep.
I'm not sure magic actually weights.
You don't know that. Maybe it reduced the weight.
Possibly.
Battle axe is 4 pounds, I think.
Magic is great
Battle
for
axe is
slimming.
£4.
Okay.
We just using pounds now. Amazing.
That's what
I mean, I
the
don't
weights are.
understand.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything to me, but sure.
So Theodas, you can
Yes.
spend the rest of this short rest attuning to the weapon or getting a feel for the weapon. It doesn't need attunement. But you can spend the rest of the short rest concentrating on it, and that will allow you to identify it.
Yes, I will concentrate on it. I will do my magic stuff.
I will use the rest of my short rest to just examine the dragon's corpse because I've never seen such creature and I'm just fascinated with such a being.
Also, I have. We know how many Philip and I think Torin got for gold and all. But how do we all get? Because we haven't done that.
While you guys work that out, Riordan. Ben, are you there?
Yes, I am
Good.
here.
That's good. Riordan,
That's only why everything went silent.
as you spent a lot of energy in the dragon fight, and you collapse in and out of consciousness for a few minutes following the attack.
Yes.
In one of the moments when you are unconscious, you see before you the mines as they once were, filled with dwarves working.
Okay.
The mine carts going up and down the track, and one of the dwarves turns to you in this mind's eye vision you're having, turns and looks directly at you. Thank you, Riordan Ithrana. You have allowed our spirits to rest.
It was my pleasure.
I'm
glad you can rest.
I'm sorry we had to divert you from your trip for as long as we did. Hopefully,
I understand.
Hopefully this will provide you with some aid in the coming battles. And he holds his hands out, and suddenly your arms are wrapped in bandages that seem to just trail off into ethereal ends.
Wow. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you. We owe you more than you could know. Now, you must finish this fight. A great many spirits are in torment because of the evil that you face. Many more than in this mine. They need your help to be put to rest as well. Find Omu. Find the Spirit Monger. Defeat it. Destroy it.
191 silver, just so I get about around 1,000.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm taking 200 gold,
How was
150
it?
silver, and
Hello.
Hello.
As you concentrate on the battle axe,
Yes.
its former owner's enchantments swim into your vision, and you know what this battle axe is for. This is a +1 battle axe, so
Okay.
it deals a bit of extra damage, and it is a bit easier to hit with. And it floats on water.
It floats on water.
It grants you, if you are using it, if you have it on your back or in your hat, advantage to athletics checks made to swim.
So basically, if I fall in the water with the Wahana, it's a Wahana.
It's a battle axe.
Battle axe. I float.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
And yes, it has Dethic rune. As I say, it has Dethic runes carved in the side of it. You don't know what those mean, though.
Yeah, because I don't speak.
You don't speak Dwarven.
Okay, good.
But that is what this axe does.
Okay, so I can float with that. Good.
Silver is the same weight as copper, and as for gold, let me check. No, my
you
bad.
did, yeah.
They all weigh the same. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
So
you can't figure out.
Suddenly, Theodas dies. Boom.
What?
So I'm going to take the 250 gold. Oh, fair enough.
I've taken enough silver. I've taken enough silver and copper to get me to 1,000 of each, and then I've taken my full allotment of gold.
Well, this is the thing. So how much gold can we take again, did you say?
550.
550. I think I'll try and take the 550 and leave that instead.
Just be
Okay,
careful.
so-
Check your weight just to be sure.
It's the same
Alright,
as you don't.
so
My
So
weight.
my wage has now gone up to 88, so that's fine. It's still working. And how much silver can we take?
Silver.
You can
You did say, John.
Yes.
You did say 15,000 silver, didn't you?
Yes.
you can take 2,000 and stuff. Silver.
2,500.
Up
And
to
a bit more
2,000.
because I just took 500.
Yes, up to 2,500 silver.
Okay.
okay, so quick recap. From each person, how many gold, silver, or copper did you get? Starting from Theodas.
I took 300 gold,
Okay.
200 silver, and 300 copper.
Okay, Torin.
I took 996 copper.
Okay.
991 silver, and 550 gold.
Okay, Seraphin.
I took all my gold, so 550 gold. I took 200 silver and 200 copper.
Okay, and Philip?
I took 500 copper, 500 silver, and 200 gold.
Okay, and Rudin?
Right, I have to confirm one thing first. Once we
Okay.
type it in, it adjusts for the weight
I'll
correctly.
take
doesn't it?
300 gold. To be
Yes,
safe.
if you put in.
If you put in the amount you take, it automatically calculates the weight.
And as well as that, for the sake of how much we can carry, it is our strength times 15.
Yes, it will tell you in there if you are encumbered.
Oh, okay. In that case, I take 2,000 silver and... Apparently I'm okay.
And
I'm not taking any of the copper. I don't see much point.
He's cut. You're cutting out a bit there, Ben. How many silvers did you get?
2,000.
Okay, so and then that's the same thing as gold pieces as well, yeah.
And 550 gold, yes.
All right. So for me, as an awkward person, I got 200 gold pieces, 150 silver pieces, and copper is like 100. And then that's me, just like less. Like, okay. Roman's not a person to deal with money, to be quite honest. He's more of a, I like to have treasure set for money.
I come from a poor background. This is more money than I've ever seen in my life. It's
and we had the potion, I think. Do you
and a
remember?
greater healing potion.
Yeah.
And we
And
also
whoever-
had the mug.
Yeah,
as
whoever
well.
wants the copper mug, you can have it.
I'll take
I can have the
mug, I
copper
guess.
mug.
I mean, at this point, do we even need the reward for the mission?
Yes. More money.
You are greedy.
So the three. Okay.
And a gold embroidered scabbard if anyone wants it.
I'll have the gold embroidered scabbard. The copper cup goes to Seraphine, and the dragon medallion goes to Rita.
Yes.
And the potion.
Sweet. And the potion goes to Theodas. I forgot the potion. Is that going to you,
And there was
Theodas?
also the battle
Okay.
axes as well.
The battle axes.
I have the magic
Theodas
one.
has the magic one, and Philip has the non-magic one.
And that's all of it, right?
Yes.
Is that all
There
of it?
was
Is that
there was a set of armor and
There's some
a helmet, if
helmets,
I remember.
there's some shields, there's some breastplates,
I don't need those.
but they're all made for dwarves.
No, yeah, and then it's not for me.
would that
Seraphine-
fit Seraphine, though?
You should fit that.
Yeah.
Seraphine will look like a giant can, you know.
I'm not sure.
Maybe
I
the Tin
think
Man.
they're a bit too
Broad.
heavy armor for her.
Heavy. Yeah, I think so too. I'm not sure she can play bard with armor gloves.
How much does the potion of health weight?
Potion of health.
It weighs 200 pounds.
Shit!
2.5 tons.
Did we lose John, by the way?
Wait, did he run away with someone?
Well,
Okay.
I know a regular potion of healing weighs 0.5 pound, but I don't know how much a greater one.
Right. Guys, I'll be back in just a sec.
It's half a
Okay.
pound.
Alright, take it easy.
It's good. It's been done.
It's half a pound.
Just now coloring the desk.
Half a pound.
Coloring the desk.
I hear music. Oh no, it's coming from my phone.
Yeah, you're the only one hearing music.
You're the only person hearing music.
You're the only
I
person
heard
hearing music.
for a
Yes.
second.
You're the only person hearing music.
They put up the volume just suddenly, so it was weird.
Artis and Dragonbait move to the entrance of the mines.
According to
They
my-
must be like, it was a good work day. Everyone did
Yeah.
the stuff for us.
I suppose. Oh, actually, let me show you what they look like, because I've
I bet they're bitches.
I've got
They
hand
look
By
like
the way-
bitches.
By the way, I looked
I
closely at Dragonbait because I had an acquaintance who was a lizard folk.
I don't
Someone's-
believe.
Does it look like a bitch?
Yeah, but looking at his little token, I don't think he's a lizard folk.
You look like one of those dinosaurs.
That is Artis Simba.
Ah,
Hello,
Thank
Artus.
you. Simba!
No.
Oh wait, that's not Simba. Oh.
Simba.
No.
Simba.
before
Sorry,
I leave, I
so
dare run up and
loudly.
say thank you for your help in bringing me back.
Romad's like, oh, he's cute.
And this one is Dragonbait.
Even though he's like,
Oh,
Aww.
oh, he's so adorable. He looks like a little dinosaur. I love him.
Oh, this
He
little
does look like a character from The Land Before Time.
He does.
Look like Ducky.
Ducky.
Yeah.
Ducky. Yep, 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 yep.
I
love Ducky.
walk up to Artus and I just shake his hand. Says, "Thank you for your aid, friend."
Thank you. You, I mean, honestly, you had it mostly done by the time we even got here.
Yeah. Well, even so, it wasn't pleasant. Did he like give his name to us out to us all? Did he?
He gave it to Theodas.
To me.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name is Artis Simba, and this is Dragonbait. We met in Port Nyanzaru.
Dragonbait. Unfortunate name.
It's ironic, given the nature of this quest. We were searching for information, and the dwarves who held these mines promised us, in exchange for clearing them, we could get some information about a long-lost place.
A long lost place.
Yes,
What place, pray tell?
Where do you seek?
I miss my wife. She was in Mesro.
Mesro.
See, that's okay.
No,
Your
that wasn't
wife was
Theodas,
in
that was
bed.
me.
That was you.
My wife was in Mesro when it vanished.
That wasn't
Wives, Mesro. This is falling into place. Kind of. I don't know. I'm sensing a pattern.
I'm seeing
Are
all these
you
people.
okay, Sophie?
I'm seeing all these people suddenly talking about Mesro, and I'm like, do we know this place? I just...
Maybe it's the location where the whole problem.
Do you-
The whole
Well, we were sent to Omu for our problem.
We
Yeah,
still
we
need to
actually
find
got
Omu. We
Yes,
still need to destroy the spirit monger.
Theodas is exchanging looks with Seraphine.
Sorry to change the subject abruptly here. Mr. Simba, do you know a woman named Zendala?
No, the name does not ring a bell.
We met her in Port Nyanzaru. She claimed to be your daughter.
Interesting.
Right,
I don't know either way, but that's what she claims.
I suspect that that's trouble I'll face another day.
I just thought,
where are your responsibilities?
considering we've happened to bump into you and she was looking for you, I thought I'd better at least mention.
Yes.
Mhm.
I fear that she probably
This is the
wasn't.
artist.
Who was looking for who?
Xandala for Artis.
Zendala, the woman with the pseudo dragon in Port Nyanzaru.
Yes. I met him.
Lots of people are looking for me, and it's not easy to find me.
Well, we found you then.
Well,
Well, this time it's
If
more
nothing
you
else-
who found us.
For the sake of good fortune, we hope that we bump into you again.
Are you going to Mesro?
As quickly as I can.
Where is it?
I have to find out from the dwarves first.
Yeah, they're kind of dead at the moment.
Would
They were
you?
killed by the
believe-
kobolds.
I
The
believe
dwarves
you
who-
meant the ones that were hiring him, not the ones that...
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ignore me. I'm just being silly.
If possible, once you find out, would you be able to give us a map, perhaps? Because we're might be heading in that direction.
Mind
as
you, for
well.
the sake that we might be heading in that direction, maybe we can help each other.
Or maybe we should go together.
Stands to reason.
Dragonbait smells of lemons.
I'm assuming that's him being happy.
Okay, that's it. What's with the smells?
Oh, you'll...
Hey, that's
That's the emotion, I guess.
I'm sure we're all thinking it here. I'm just simply pointing it out.
There is a better way to do
Be
things, but
polite.
I think my character could answer that since I've known lizard folk when I was a kid, unless it's special.
this is a
I
different
like
type
it.
of lizard folk.
Okay,
I don't think this is a standard lizard folk.
it's a perfume lizard folk.
You catch a slight hint of roses in the lemon.
Ooh, roses.
ooh, someone's being a bit romantic.
Artist says, well, you'll notice that Dragonbait doesn't speak. He is
yeah.
a saurial.
He's using it as.
He's a saurian.
None of their kind are believed to exist. None of their communities. There are not enough of their kind to build communities across Faerun. Their language is a combination of clicks and whistles above the normal range of human hearing. He can't speak common in a way that we could hear it. And he relies on scent to communicate how he's feeling.
Ah,
Interesting.
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 quite interesting.
I'm sure we'll get the nuances if we intend to travel together for a while.
So, what language does he speak, or does it have a name?
He speaks Sauriel.
That's-
Sauriel. Interesting.
I quite like that. Actually, pretty interesting.
Yeah. So, what does the lemon smell mean?
That typically is when he's feeling pleasure or joy. He loves
And the
adventure.
roses?
What's the violet scent about then? Is it determination?
Sweet.
Violets means he's in danger
Oh.
or afraid.
Violets.
Oh.
Lemons.
And what about the ham?
Ham
I distinctly
Worried.
remember that whilst I was asleep.
means he's worried.
Thought so. That explains a lot.
And the rose?
Roses. I've not smelt roses often, but as far as I can tell, it's sadness.
So,
I'm sorry if I offended you. I was just simply asking a question.
He shakes your hand, and you smell honeysuckle.
oh,
Aw.
Ah, that one, Artist says. That means he's concerned.
Oh.
okay.
Well, if nothing else, my friend Dragonbait, we hope to get to know you better.
Lemons.
Dragon mute.
I know. I'm hoping that he understands us.
He does. He does seem to show an understanding of yourselves.
Sorry. So Lemon's joy, Violet's
Danger or fear?
Fear.
danger.
Ham is worried.
Ham
Worry.
is nervousness or worry.
Honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle is
Honeysuckle is
concerned.
concerned.
And
Rose
Rose,
is
is
sadness.
sadness.
Maybe, because
I am
Arthas
making-
Arthas
I'm
is not sure.
making, I'm making a little dragon bait translation chart.
I look forward.
Right, random chosen.
I look forward to getting through the whole list of scents.
Oh,
It smells
wonder-
like. What,
I do
what
wonder
is it?
why he's concerned, though. Why?
Can I ask a quick question to the GM? Just one which before I forget to ask it. The bandages which were given to me by the dwarves, in them,
Yes.
are they still? I still have them on. They've come.
Yes.
Through. Okay. Do I know what they do?
As you've spent a short rest with them, I'll allow you to have attuned to them.
You
Okay.
are cursed. You can't do that.
So
Okay.
you guys, everybody else will notice that at some point while Riordan was unconscious and Iku and Dragonbait were taking care of him, bandages or wraps have wrapped around his arms up to the elbow, and the ends just taper off into etherealness and just sort of wave.
They were a
That'd be
gift
great.
from the dwarves.
You have a +1 to your attack damage rolls with your unarmed strikes, attack and damage rolls.
Cool.
And whenever you finish a short or long rest, you gain a number of temporary hit points equal to your key points.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Cool.
Oh, you should have seen it, guys. It was beautiful. I saw this mine when it was in proper work. The
It was
Are you happy?
banging.
It was a sight to be seen.
Banging. That was worth smashing, mate. That was worth smashing.
But our work isn't. Our work is definitely not finished. We've been told there are so many more spirits which need to be avenged.
Oh, really? He's gotten them, has he?
What? I don't know what you mean.
I just suddenly heard that and I thought, I recognise that item, so I just quickly made sure. But yes, cool!
I couldn't possibly comment further.
Should we be scared?
No, it's a thing, and it's an awesome thing.
I'm assuming that someone's jealous. Are you jelly?
It's not something that any of us can use. It's a thing designed for monks, obviously.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
I'm proud of you.
And to finish up
Yes.
this session, would you guys like to level up to level 5?
Yes, please.
Because
Now,
I think going through the Wormheart mines
Shut
gets
up.
you enough XP to level up.
are you sure? Are you sure?
Well, I should
defeating
hope
an
so.
adult an adult red dragon? Sorry. Is enough?
It was a young
It was only a
one.
young
much-
red dragon.
Oh, it was only a young one. Sorry.
Young man.
He didn't.
So how much?
I will point out he didn't have any of his what are they
Yes.
called?
Any of
Legendary
his-
actions.
Well, thank
Ooh.
God for that.
So
So I'll go through with the people who need it with the book, and Sean, you do you.
Sean, you know what to do. The rest of you, okay, let's go.
So how much
Philippe.
XP did we get?
I'll worry
Yes.
about filling in the XP later. because I've got it
Okay.
written down somewhere. I know that doing Wormheart Mines is enough to level you up.
Yeah, don't get much. Well, at least I don't get much. Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna message you, Scar, quickly.
Philippe, upon hitting level 5,
Scar,
you get 3 rages.
Okay.
Rage damage stays the same. All of your proficiency bonuses go up to +3. So things that you are proficient in become better.
Even better.
Okay.
As a
Jesus Christ, I can persuade the shit out of everything.
as a barbarian, you gain
Yes.
extra attack.
Ooh.
Which means that your attack actions now mean you can take 2 weapon attacks instead of a single weapon attack
And in turn.
in a turn. So
Okay.
each turn, when you make an attack, you can do 2 weapon attacks.
Oh, that's nice.
And you also have fast movement,
Which is
which means that as long as you aren't wearing armor,
yes.
your speed increases by 10.
Oh, nice.
Strip.
I am currently not wearing any armor
He currently doesn't wear armor.
because I have better armor naked than with armor.
Strip.
Would you like to roll me a d12?
Yes.
I was waiting for that sentence to just stop there. Would you like to?
1d12. Come on. Wow. That's lame.
You've got 59 hit points now.
Okay. Nice.
And that is it for the barbarian. Moving on.
Okay. Do I regain my hit point or not yet?
Technically, we'll have a long rest before you get to the next session, so you can hit the long rest button.
Okay.
Seraphine, or Maddie.
Yes.
As a bard, that's not Seraphine, that's Romad.
Yay!
Let's open Seraphine's character sheet.
But it is hard to tell the difference between it too.
I won't question how, but alright.
Your bardic inspiration becomes better this level
Hell yeah, it does.
in 2 ways.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The first is, now instead of handing out d6s, you hand out d8s.
Ooh, okay.
So you people roll a d8 when they are inspired by you now. You also have a new feature called Font of Inspiration.
Font of Inspiration. Okay, what does that do?
It means eventually I'll be able to spell inspiration correctly quickly. Basically,
Alright.
your inspiration now recharges on a short rest as well as a long rest.
Yes.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Um,
That'll be very useful.
which means you should now be inspiring people as much as you frickin' can.
I will be sure to do so.
We love Seraphine's support. She's the best.
You also learn a new spell
Okay, thank God.
and now have spell slots
Expelliarmus.
at 3rd level.
Okay.
Which means you can learn a 3rd level spell should you so desire.
So I gain 1 spell, and I also have a level 3. Okay.
You gain 1
Tell me
spell.
what the level. I gain 1
You
spell,
can
but I
also
also now have access.
you can also forget a lower level spell and learn another spell from that.
Okay.
So if there is one of the spells that you currently have that you don't think you use as much as you would like to, you can forget it and learn a new one.
Okay.
That's actually pretty good.
interesting.
I did it before. It's really good.
I have never used animal friendship yet, and I don't know if I ever will. So I'll get rid of that.
Now we're just going to find like tons of animals that you could be friends with.
Exactly. We're
I
gonna
hate
find all the
that.
little woodland creatures. and
Welcome to the
I-
kingdom of animals.
Damn it!
Oh, God.
Unfortunately, you don't understand any of them. You declare war.
Queen Creep says fuck the animals.
It's fine, I have animal friendship.
Curses, vote again.
At
Seraphim,
least someone else does.
3rd level spells for the bard. Bestow Curse,
Oh boy.
Clairvoyance, Dispel Magic, Fear, Feign Death, Glyph of Warding, Hypnotic Pattern, Leomund's Tiny Hut, Major Image, Non-Detection, Plant Growth, Sending, Speak with Dead, Speak with Plants, Stinking Cloud, Tongues.
I don't like the idea of tongues,
Are
though.
we doing Xanathar's Guide as well?
Yes.
Then you've also got Catnap and Enemies Abound.
Catnap sounds great. You should go for catnap.
It
What
only
is-
affects only affects tabaxis.
So I could just use it on belief. Okay.
Yeah, if it needs to be
What
another
for?
bitch, then you can do it on him.
Yeah. What is
For?
catnap? I'm guessing it's.
Catnap. You make a calming gesture. Up to 3 willing creatures of your choice that you can see within range fall unconscious for the spell's duration. The spell ends on a target early if it takes damage or someone uses an action to shake or slap it awake. If the target remains unconscious for the full duration, that target gains the benefit of a short rest. It can't be affected by this spell again until it finishes a long rest. So if you cast the spell and leave it for 10 minutes, it gains a short rest's benefits.
Yeah, but I don't have any benefits from a short rest.
Okay then. So
It
I
can be
won't do that
used
one.
on anyone, not just
Oh, okay.
So I think it
Okay.
means they could technically use healing dice and things, I suppose.
Yes.
Technically speaking, yeah.
But so you can essentially make 3 people just fall asleep and they have a short rest's benefits in only 10 minutes rather than an hour.
I think I'll take that one then, because that's kind of like a healing-ish type thing. It might not heal their. It might not
Yeah,
heal
but
them.
it's
like
not a very
instantly,
quick
but, like,
heal,
it
but-
could.
You can't use that, yeah.
I mean,
with
if we need
facts.
to just have like 10 minutes to quickly bolster some people, we can just essentially drop them and they can go again.
To be honest, that would be extremely handy with my key points because my key point resets each time I have a small rest.
Yeah, my dragon breath and I think my lay on hands recharges on a short rest as well.
I know that you've got
Think.
2 things that recharge on a short rest.
So it could be useful in that regard.
You've got one
Okay.
other spell.
Catnap. All right. So. What is tons?
You just have a French kiss with somebody.
You make it rain tongues on people, just like loads of just tongues just fall out of the sky.
Oh,
Horrible.
tongues. I thought you guys were saying tons, as in
No,
like the
tongues.
weight. Because
That
that
would
would be
be pretty good if it
that
was
would be more
tons.
useful.
Tongues.
This spell grants you the ability. Grants the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken language.
Ooh. We could finally talk to Dragon Bait.
Dragon bait.
Moreover, when the target speaks, any creature that knows at least one language can hear it understands what it is saying.
Dragon Bait. Dragon Bait.
Just-
Dragon Bait. Oh,
That
good.
could be useful. You know what? I'm also gonna take tongues.
Okay.
There we go.
That's a weird sentence. I'm going to take tongues.
We're not judging you.
I'm going to take tongues.
Would you please roll me a d8?
Just D8
One
or
D8.
1d8? Okay. Whoop.
You get 27 hit points now.
Woo! Better than 23.
Yes.
It is.
Indeed.
No clerics in the party.
Hey, no.
And the cleric hide.
Druid.
Hello.
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 Hello. I
Hi.
am a druid.
Hi ho.
So Theodis Lorcaran,
Very sensitive.
at your 4th level,
Uh-huh.
5th level, icon numbers,
Uh-huh.
6th level,
Uh,
7th level, 8th.
your proficiency bonus goes up by 1.
Yay.
You don't gain any features from being a druid,
Okay.
but you do gain a spell,
Yeah.
and you have access to
Guardian
3rd level
Leviosa.
spell slots now.
Woo! At least more spells.
You can have a
Oh.
spell for arrows.
I have 0 of them.
Gain 2nd level, you gain 3rd level spell slots.
So I'll populate your list with 3rd level spell slots, and then you can
Sure.
shuffle around which spells you know.
As long as you put the description in,
I will do that.
because I still don't have all the descriptions in the 2nd level spells.
You should do mostly.
Mostly, not all.
Maybe, if I feel like it.
We'll see how it goes.
And put my new wild shapes.
We'll
So
work that
I
out
can
as
know
well.
Which one I have at least.
Oh wait, what's a druid's hit dice? Can you roll me a d8?
I think I don't know. I do think
One
it's
d8.
possible. Yes. Rolling. Yay!
Ooh, I get whole person Misty Step. I forgot about that.
It's a 1.
So you get up to 31 hit points.
Yuppie Sue.
So you won 1 or 2? Points.
I won 3.
Oh, nice.
No, not nice.
The worst he could roll.
Yeah.
It's the 2nd time it actually happens. Like yeah, on the last level up, I did a 1 as well.
Seriously?
I mean, at least you're in the 30s now.
Riodan,
Yeah.
Yes.
when you hit 5th level,
You get drunker.
I mean, yes,
You get
That's
drunker.
good.
You gain the benefit constantly pissed.
not only do you now have a magical bonus to your unarmed attacks,
Yeah.
but the damage now becomes 1d6.
Oh, cool.
So unarmed, you are now as powerful as a quarterstaff.
Oh.
Lovely.
Intriguing.
Wait, so if you use unarmed strikes, does he get 2 for 1 for each hand, or it's just one big?
What?
No, I mean if you use a unarmed strike, does it count like? Does he attack twice, 1 for each hand, or is it like one punch?
No, 1 for each finger.
All he has to do is poke it, and it'll do damage.
You also gain another key point because key points.
Yeah.
So Fury of Blows.
You also gain extra attack.
Oh, sweet.
Ah,
which basically does the same thing as Philife's.
Yay!
Which means that your attack action on your turn, when you take an attack action, you now attack twice for one action. And
you attack
then
enemy,
can use your bonus action to do a flurry of blows. So you can now make 4 attacks a turn.
Oh, brilliant.
And if you attack an enemy I'm actually facing, that means you have advantage on all of them.
And you also gain Stunning Strike.
Oh, wow.
Things are gonna be nasty.
Starting at 5th level, you can interfere with the flow of ki in an opponent's body. When you hit another creature with an attack, you can spend 1 ki point to attempt a Stunning Strike. The target must succeed a Constitution saving throw, or be stunned until the end of your next turn.
Very nice. God, can you imagine doing that one against the dragon? Okay. Da-da-da-dum. Okay, guys, hit it.
So a stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can only speak falteringly. They automatically fail strength and dex saving throws, and attack rolls against a stunned creature have advantage.
Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Can you roll me a d8?
I'm sure I can do that.
I don't know.
Can you roll a d8? Which I'm looking at.
You are now at 27 hit points.
Hooray!
Oof.
Moving along.
Moving along.
I thought you said you got a lol.
Sean, as you already know, you get extra attack,
I do.
and you get 2nd level spell slots.
I get 2nd level spells, and I get another 1st level spell slot as well. So yeah, I've got. I can now cast Find Steed.
Oh yes.
Aren't you adorable?
I can get my own little mount. Or I can cast Zone of Truth on people to make them tell me the truth.
Remember that one? I remember that one.
Yeah.
Wish you
Could
could
be hilarious, but brilliant.
wish you could do that on a GM, but sure.
Can you imagine just every member of the group just spilling the secret because of it?
Oh, just
Ooh.
like the. Tell me about the spoon. Tell me about the spoon.
The
Only
spoon is
Robert
for eating yogurt.
Only problem with Zone of Truth, you can't compel them to answer.
Yeah.
You can only just make. If they're going to say anything, they have to say the.
They don't even need to tell you the whole truth, just anything they say can't be a lie.
Tell me the truth.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you're a giant prick for using that.
I think you're pretty.
And it's blatant as well. They know it's been
Yeah.
cast on them, so it's not like you can like, surreptitiously make it so. Oh, yeah, I just feel like telling the truth to you. It's like literally they know you've cast this spell, and they cannot tell a lie.
I would just love you to try and sneakily do that. And
Also, I can also pull a fucking Nightcrawler by the look of things because I get an oath spell of Misty Step,
ooh.
so I can
Ooh, misty steps.
I can suddenly teleport 30 feet.
You know what I wish I have again? Dimension Door.
Dimension doors is pretty sweet. Anyway, so yeah,
So,
that's all I get. An extra attack, some sort of spell slots, and stuff. And I get another 5 lay on hands points.
Tanny!
Cool.
Timmy.
John!
Come on.
Come on.
As a
Come on.
as a warlock, your proficiency bonus goes up to 3. You gain a new spell, and your spell slots.
Do I have a...
Your 2 spell slots
Okay.
go up to being 3rd level.
Ooh, baby.
Another
So,
9.
yeah. Is it a level 2 spell or just one?
You gain 1 new spell.
Okay, doesn't matter what level it is.
It can be level 3 or below.
3 or below. Okay, 3, 3, 3.
The beast
Let's
is down the road.
List me
Free, free,
the
free,
spells
the
for
sign of the
level 3, because I've never got the chance to use any level 3 spells yet.
Free,
Three.
free, free. The sign of the
Three,
beast
three.
light.
The dentist of the beast.
Third level
The beast
warlock
halfling.
spells. Counterspell. Dispel magic. Fear.
Hurriedly get Xanathar's guide.
Fly. Gaseous form. Hunger of Hadar. Hypnotic pattern. Magic circle. Major image. Remove curse. Tongues. Vampiric touch. And
And from Xanathar's,
over now to Sean.
you also have the option of Enemies Abound, Thunder Step, and Summon Lesser Demons.
I was looking at the some lesser demons on.
Summon Lesser Demons.
I'm just looking at that. I'm just about to look at it. So.
So wait, Torin, how much HP are you at now?
I am at 49.
Okay.
Vampiric touch, make a melee spell attack on hit. The attack takes 3d6 of neurotic damage, and you regain hit points equal to the half of the. I can use that. I like the vampiric touch one. At higher levels, the damage increased by 1d6 for each slot level above third. I would like to have vampiric touch, please.
Done.
Done, and that's it.
Touch!
So again, you're
That's it, guys. It's official. Roman is a vampire now.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, he starts to sparkle.
Oh,
Scream
shit.
Team Edward. Scream Team Edward. I'm on Team Romad.
Hey, Team Roman. Yes.
Romad also learns a new invocation.
What's an invocation again?
I don't know. What's an invocation with you?
That
No,
that
no,
didn't
no.
work.
What can you invoke?
These are the
Where do
Eldritch invocations.
Oh yeah.
The snazzy shit that makes a warlock snazzy, remember?
Yes. So at the moment you have beast speech, which allows you to speak with animals,
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
nice.
never really got the chance to use that properly.
and you have
I got
Eldritch Sight that allows you to cast detect magic at will without expending a spell slot.
Oh, I completely forgot I had that. That would have been so easy.
So you know we'll try to remember those in future games.
All right.
Try.
You can pick any of the following.
Prepare yourselves.
Okay.
Agonizing Blast, Armor of Shadows, Beguiling Influence, Devil's Sight,
Okay.
oh no, you got that one. Eldritch Spear, Eyes of the Rune Keeper, Fiendish Vigor, Gaze of Two Minds, Mask of Many Faces, Mire the Mind, Misty Visions, One with Shadows, Repelling Blast, Sign of Ill Omen, Thief of Five Fates, Voice of the Chain Master,
That's Pact of the Chain, though. That's
That's what you are.
What I am Pact of the Chain. Yeah, I can see it.
You want to do Xanathar's as well? Or...
Does Xanathar's have new invocations?
It does have new invocations.
Shoot away then.
Prerequisite level 5, Cloak of Flies.
Ew.
Gift of the Depths.
I can picture actually a floating group of Tamis.
Gift of the Ever Living Ones. Do you have Eldritch Blast?
Yes.
I have Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Grasp of Hadar. Lance of Lethargy. Do you have a Hex as well, sorry?
No.
I don't think I have, no.
I don't have Hex, so that was that one. And Tomb of Levistus.
That's close to the game name.
You should just go for that one, because... So, yes. Those are the only ones you can really have from...
I don't feel great for some reason.
So many choices!
No, I'm just like, I've just suddenly just screwed. I just suddenly just started to begin to feel ill, so just bear with me just for a moment. I like the idea of Eye of the Rune Keeper.
Okay.
And it also like when you cast Eldritch Blast at range is 300 feet. I like the Eldritch Spears.
For anyone playing along at home, by the way, Eyes of the Runekeeper allows you to read any writing.
I like to have that one because I might think that might be very useful later on with what we've got going on.
Okay, you want to take
I like
that?
to use Eyes of the Runekeeper. Yes, please. Well, I get a really cool like I don't know Alright, with that, you can roll my hit dice. I'm just gonna quickly be right back.
Okay.
Feel better, Tammy.
I
Alright.
will. I'm gonna probably just need to barf. Take care. I will be right back.
Okay.
Flapper.
Blaffer, blaffer.
What is her hit die?
Schnaffer.
D8.
D8, I think.
All you people and your D8 hit dice.
Not like me and Philip, we have more.
Oh
37.
my god. Oh, I don't know. Never mind.
And is that everybody leveled up?
I believe
I
so.
didn't forget anybody, did I?
Okay. Anyone who hasn't, say aye. No, that's everyone.
Unless Tammy gets anything from leveling up.
No,
which I doubt she
unfortunately
does.
not.
She gets a Dragon Slayer sword.
Would have been useful.
She gets an oversized sword for a person who's 6 foot.
I'm sorry, but I still wish it was Tammy that killed the dragon with
I'm
the
just-
1 hit
I'm
point.
surprised
But that
that
does.
Argus managed to get him down to 1 HP because I was so shocked when Reardon like hit him. I'm just like, oh, we probably still have a couple more hits, and then I just saw the big red X, and I was like, what?
I was like, the last time I knew it only just gotten to double digits.
You guys dealt a decent amount of damage.
That does raise the question: how does Tammy get stronger actually? Because,
She doesn't.
oh,
She's a
on
pet.
point it will be.
We need
actually,
to find a magic
There's a-
spell
there's
or
a-
some kind of strength
bunch
to give
of-
her.
There's a bunch of snazzy shit you can do with a familiar, but you can't. But they don't get stronger.
Oh.
Like-
is there a
like
gigantism spell you
like-
can use on her to give
One
her?
of the,
It's a shame we can't use her like a Pokemon, just sort of throw her out, train her.
Sadly,
one of
no.
the invocations that I mentioned. Where is it? Warlocks.
I'll help her do sit-ups, you know.
Because one of the invocations I mentioned is
Configure.
if for the ever living ones is whenever you regain hit points while your familiar is within 100 feet of you, treat any dice roll to determine the hit points you regain as having rolled their maximum value.
Oh, cool.
So if you pick that and you have your familiar out near you, you just get as much healing as the thing can do. So you just get a bunch of
Nice.
bonuses.
Similarly, Voice of the Chainmaster, which is the one I mentioned that is for Pact of the Chainmaster. You can communicate telepathically with your familiar and perceive through their senses as long as you are on the same plane of existence. Additionally, while you are perceiving through your familiar's senses, you can also speak through your familiar in your own voice.
They become a walkie-talkie.
Even if
Tammy wouldn't like that.
your familiar is not normally capable of speech.
Oh, wow. Someone do a dragon bait.
Because obviously the fact that Tammy can speak is rare amongst familiars. Most familiars, are cats and ravens and things that don't talk.
Oh, just love that. Fearless, if you ever get one, just make sure you get a cat and do exactly that, just so the same skill.
I was
Yes,
going
have
to
you
say
turned into a cat again?
I was going to say I need to get a cat.
Indeed.
Yes. Indeed.
That is where I'm going to wrap this session up for tonight, because it's getting late and sleep.
And
Sleep
the
is
good
good.
point to finish.
It's time for a long rest.
It's the first dragon we defeated
Yes.
inside the dungeon, so I guess it's a good achievement.
Yeah.
Let's just give all ourselves just a little round of applause. A little pat on the back. We did good.
You
Yes.
did good. I did nothing.
You run around.
You found our backup.
He was coming here anyway, so
Yes,
I
but you
did
didn't-
literally nothing.
You directed him in the right direction. He could
You
have went the
escaped
other
the
way.
dragon.
There's no other way.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what?
true.
And does Kaboom gets an achievement for Dragon Rider?
Yes, I think so.
Please let that be a thing.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. Does that mean I may have bonus when I try to ride the dragon again?
I'll work
I mean,
something
let's hope
out
you never
for
have
you.
to ride one again.
Yay!
Or do we call him by the nickname Philip the Dragon Rider from now on?
I think that's
I feel it's so, yeah.
that's more likely that it's a it's a title you guys give him.
Mhm.
Anyway, guys in the chat, as Queen Creep says, well done. You didn't burn to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Thanks,
weren't.
man.
You weren't there last time.
Guys in the chat, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, playing this game, watching us play this game. We'll be back in the week. Wednesday this week, I'm hoping to be playing Minecraft, whether that's on the new server,
Minecraft, yeah.
whether that's in our new server
Minecraft.
world or an old server world. Remains to be seen as to whether the server lives yet or not. But it'll be playing modded Minecraft on the Direwolf 20 modded Minecraft pack. Friday this week, Sean, Jeff, my brother, and I are going to be finishing the Doomsday heist. Come hell or high water, nothing will stop us from beating Avon, taking apart his robot army, and saving the goddamn world, because we are big damn heroes.
Please tell me you're doing the Avon calling.
Are you sure about that?
Avon calling.
I have plans. Such
We are
plans.
goddamn
They're going to
heroes.
surrender.
And then next Sunday, we will be back with the Storm King's Thunder group as they try not to freeze to death on Raven's Rock. We'll
That's
We'll think-
probably
we'll-
a good idea.
we'll see how that goes for them. And then we'll be back in 2 weeks, which will be the 26th, for further adventures with the Tomb of Annihilation crew as they decide where they're going to head to next.
To the next
Following,
yeah.
following these two here, you know.
It's very much less a cliffhanger than Storm King's Thunder group, really.
To the next dragon.
And yes,
So
as Queen says, I took the words out of her mouth. Translation,
Yeah.
make sure Briar gets some actual clothes. Suitable for cold weather engagements.
Make her wear shoes. Make her wear shoes.
For now, guys.
Why,
A bit like horseshoes, you need to staple them to her feet.
Yeah.
why doesn't she wash shoes?
She's
Well, she washes them, she just doesn't wear them.
if you
Oh.
want to know, you need to be there next Sunday and ask.
Well,
Okay.
she's posted in the chat, fuck shoes.
Oh, okay.
Well,
That
you've got an
explains
element
everything.
you've got an element of response. Yeah.
But we will be back for that. Tune in, stay tuned, be excited. We'll be back. You should be back too. Hit that follow button and you'll know when we're going live. Thank you so much for hanging out. Farewell. Bye.
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 Bye.